Hello, Mochler teachers. It is time to begin working on our yearbook. This tutorial is to go through some of the do's and don'ts for your yearbook pages. First off is accessing your yearbook. So I will be sharing this document. It is a shared online document that you will be working on just like we have the last couple of years. So to access, there are two ways. One way is to go into your email and find this email that I have shared the document with you, and you're going to click on the open button. Another way to access the yearbook pages is to go to your class link, go into your OneDrive, and once you are in your OneDrive, you are going to find the Shared tab on the left and find the document titled Yearbook 1819 Teacher Pages. So that's another way you can access it. Once you are in the document, in the PowerPoint, you are going to find the page with your name, and that is the page that you can create and add on. Fifth grade teachers, as a reminder, you do have 2 yearbook pages that you will be working on. Everyone else will have 1. So once you find your teacher pages, you're ready to get started. But I did want to mention a few don'ts. One of them is please do not click open in PowerPoint, because doing so will take you out of real time, and we want to make sure that we're working on a live document. A couple other tabs that I recommend that we do not go to are the design and the transition tabs. So the transition tabs is to add animations, but because we're not doing this as a presentation, there's no need to visit this tab. And then if you do the design tab, what happens is that it changes every single slide. So I'll show you an example of what that looks like. It will change every single person's slide, so we don't want to do that. We want to just keep it blank. So again, 3 tabs to avoid: design tab, transitions tab, and the open in PowerPoint tab. So now some things you can do to add to your page. So the first thing I recommend is adding the wallpaper. So I'm just going to move, and you can click on any text tab, or you can either delete it or just move it outside of the working frame. I'm going to do that. And the first thing I recommend that you do is insert a wallpaper. So what you can do is go onto Google, and I typed in blue wallpaper, and of course you can pick whatever color you want. And then you're going to click on images, and you'll get a variety of wallpapers that you can add. I actually decided to, instead of a solid color, pick something different. So I titled it Teacher Wallpaper. So, and again, I'm in images. So once you're there, you can go through and look for one that you like. So say I select this one. Once you click on it, it'll take you to this window. What you're going to do is hover over the image. You're going to right click and click Copy Image. Once you do that, you go back to your yearbook page, click inside. You're going to click on Control V. And then once you have the image, I like to move it up to the corner and click on the dots and stretch it out so that it takes on and covers the whole page. Now, once I see this, I do notice that it's a little blurry, so I recommend that you're careful with that, because once we print it, it'll look even more blurrier. So I'm going to, and also it's a little busy, so I'm going to delete this. So what you do is you just make sure you click on it, and you just hit the delete button on your keyboard. And I'm going to go back and select a different one. So I'm going to go with this one. Again, you click on the image. Once you are in this screen, you right click it and you click Copy Image, and then you're going to go back to your book and click Control V. Hitting the paste button won't work on here, so let me show you what will come up. You'll get something that looks like this, and they're telling you that to paste, you use Control V. So I'm just going to click OK, and I'm going to go ahead and on my keyboard do Control V. I want to rotate this, so you can rotate an image by clicking on the top middle and just with your mouse turning it till you get it where you want it. And again, I'm just going to go to the top corner and stretch, and you click down on the mouse and stretch it out as you want it. And then I'm going to pull out this way. So I'm going to choose this as my wallpaper or background for my page. Now you don't have to have a background or a wallpaper. If you want to keep it blank, you can. Another thing you can do is add images or clip art from the internet. So what you can do there is, again, go onto Google. And I just did a Google search on student reading clip art, and remember to be in the images tab. So let's say I want to insert this image. It's pretty much the same as with the wallpaper. You right click it, copy image, go back to the yearbook page, make sure you're in, and then click on Control V, and the image will appear on top of the wallpaper. And if you click, you can click and drag and place wherever you'd want. Another thing you can do is format this picture. So a new icon appears that says Picture Tools. So if you click in that tab, you can add different borders. So here's a few borders. If I try this one, it'll automatically change it to whichever one you decide. And again, you can click and drag wherever you'd want. Now, if you want to add pictures that are saved in your device, what you do is you click on Insert tab, Pictures. You're going to click Choose File, and wherever it is that you have it saved on your device, and then you're going to insert. And these pictures can also be formatted by, again, going to the Format tab, and you can change the border, and you can also make them different sizes by clicking on the circles. You can minimize, make bigger. So I'm going to insert another image just to show you that process. Again, insert, picture, choose file. I'm going to go into my desktop and look for, click in that folder and pick a picture, click open, and insert. And again, you can move it wherever you want. You can change the border, and you can stretch it out. Okay, the last piece is adding text. So if I'm going to click on my text box with my name on it, I'm going to move it back and say I want to put it here, and again, you just click and drag. Now, you can't see it because the wallpaper is blocking it, so what you can do for that is go to Format tab and click on Bring Forward. Let's do Bring to Front, and then it'll appear in front of the wallpaper. And once in, it's very similar to a Word document. You highlight, and you can go to the Home tab, and you can change the font and the size. Now, to insert a new text box, so say I want to add text to this image here, under Insert, you can click on Text Box, and it automatically adds it, and you can again click and drag and move it wherever you want. So I wanted to go here, and I'm going to type Moakler staff, and you can again go to Home, and you can change the color. Can't really see that. And you can change the size by clicking here, the plus, or with the numbers if you know a specific number. And you can change the font by clicking there and picking the font that you would like. So those are the basic things that you will need to know to be able to create your yearbook page. But again, if you have any questions, please feel free to call me, and I will be more than happy to help you. Good luck and have fun.